Hey guys, today we will be building a wooden boat puzzle, and it's not really big. It's 200 by 76 by 180 millimeters, and the difficulty is 2 stars out of 5. So yeah, let's go right into the video. So we're gonna first take out all of our contents, the instruction, the wooden pieces, and we're gonna put them aside. The instructions are pretty easy. It is complete of 10 easy steps, and all of them are labeled from numbers, so you can easily tell which piece is which. So yeah, so I'm gonna just put the boards over up front, so when I need one I can just take it out. The first part is you need two pieces, number 2s, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. So basically from 2 to 8. And there is the main piece. I'm guessing it's piece number 1. It's the one with the flag and the bottom of the boat. So once we have all of our pieces, we're gonna want to go ahead and grab the number 3, and we're gonna it's like the small perfect half circle shape, and you're gonna want to put it on the first indent inside the wood of piece 1. Then you're gonna grab both of the piece 2s, put them one on each side. The triangle part of piece 2 is supposed to be facing the back of the boat, so make sure you don't put them on the wrong way. Next, you want to grab number 4, which is the smaller half circle shape. It has 2 knobs poking out, and it's just it doesn't really matter which way you put it, it's all correct because it's all symmetrical. Once you put that in, you want to go ahead and grab piece number 5. This one you have to put it a certain way. You have to watch for the window grid place. It has to be towards you if you're holding it like I am, or just to your right. And you want to make sure you push it all the way to the end. Next, you want to get piece 6, which is the one with the ditch in the middle. This is also symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way you put it. Next, you want to get piece 7, which is the biggest one. There is a little there's a little U shape at the top corner, at the top right, and you want to make sure that's facing the right side. And then the last piece, piece 8, is a half circle with knobs pointing up and sideways, and you want to face them right. And then you have your first step done. This is very, very simple. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your pieces from 9 to 14. So there's 9, 10, 11, and then there are 2 12s, 2 13s, and 1 14. Once you finish, you want to start by grabbing your piece number 13, and make sure you push all of the pieces down because they tend to pop back up. So that's why you need to use piece number 13 to make sure they're stable. So once you push in the one side, it doesn't really matter which side you put it because this is also symmetrical. You want to grab your other one, and you want to push it in the other side. So after you push that in, you want to go ahead and grab your half U shape, so piece number 12, and you want to go ahead and push that into the front part of the boat, the bottom. So you want to make sure it clicks in and make sure your piece doesn't pop out. Then you want to get number 11, and you want to push that in to the top part of your boat. After you've done that, grab piece number 14 and go ahead and just push that in. You might have to push down the piece that you put first, so piece number 3, because it usually pops up and it blocks your number 11. After you've done that, you want to go ahead, grab number 9, and number 9 is the closest. You see there are 3 parts where you can put at the end of the boat, the middle of the boat, and the front. So number 9 goes to the front of the boat, and you gotta make sure you just watch for the grid. If it fits in, then you put it in the right place. And then after you put it in the right place, you go ahead and put number 10 in the middle one, because that's where number 10 goes. And you're done your second step. We can flip the page onto the next step, which is step number 3. You want to go ahead and grab piece number 15 all the way to 20. So 2 15s, 2 16s, 2 17s, 2 18s, 1 19, and 2 20s. You want to go ahead and put your pieces in. So the 18s at the side of the boat, make sure the piece of 18, the one that goes down, is towards the front of the boat, and the one that goes up is to the back of the boat. You want to do the same on both sides. Then you want to go ahead and put on piece 9. You want to put 16 on piece 9. There's 2 symmetrical holes, and you just put them in. And then you want to put 17 on 16. On the side of the boat, you can see there will be a little hole where piece number 16 is supposed to be fitted in, and if you see that it's not fit in, you have to push it in tighter. Then you want to go ahead and grab piece number 15 and put it at the front of the boat. On the front of the boat, there is little knobs, 4 little knobs. You can push them in. One of them is pretty loose, but I think it's just the wood cutting problem, but if you just push hard enough and you don't shake it a lot, it won't fall off. Then you want to put your piece 20s and your piece number 19. At the back, you can see there are little knobs, and you just push the 20s in, and then you push the 19. It kind of looks like 19 is just cut off from the back of the boat, and you're just like putting it back. Now onto step 4. This step is a bit harder and more delicate. You want to grab piece 21 to 24. 21 and 22 are very delicate pieces. You got to be very careful when you bend them so you don't break them. When you put on 21 and 22, first start with the bottom one, and you want to insert it carefully into the little knobs. For 21, it's the rod that's poking out in the front of the boat. You want to first put on the bottom, and then you want to carefully bend very slowly and push into the top. Then you want to grab number 22 and you want to put it on the flag. First the bottom, bend very carefully. The 22 is harder than the 21 because you need to bend it more, and you got to be very careful. After you did that, get number 23 and you want to push it into the indent on the flag, the top hole and the bottom one. Then you want to grab number 24 to secure the place. It's just like the side front of the boat, but you want to do it on the back with number 24. On to step number 5, we want to grab our flag, just like the straight flag, piece number 25, all the way to piece number 31. You want to first put on the small pieces before you put on the bendy ones, because the bendy ones are very delicate. We want to go ahead, put the 26s on the top, 27s and 28s. If you mix them up, just look for the biggest one is on the top, the medium one's in the middle, and the smallest one is on the bottom. And then you want to put piece 29 on the back of the flag. Then you want to grab your piece 30, bend it and put it in at the top part. And you get piece 31, bend it and put it at the bottom part. Now we're on to part 6, which is also pretty easy. So you want to go ahead and insert the flag you just made and push it so that it fits into piece number 9 at the bottom. Once you push, you gotta pull back towards the back of the boat. Once you've done that, go ahead and grab your piece number 32 and 33. The slant should be facing the back of the boat when you put on, or the design is facing outside. So at the side of the boat, there are indents where you can push the bottom of 32 and 33 into and put the top hole on the middle of the flag, which is piece 29. Now onto step number 7, we want to grab our piece 39, which is the flag and the triangle. And actually from 34 to 41 is the pieces we want. You want to get 38 and you want to get your 36. So you want to put your 36 on one side of the 38 and then put the 37 on the other. Then you want to slightly bend them outwards and put your 34 in between and push them together. Then you want to slightly push them apart again, put number 35 first into number 38, then push it against number 34. And then after you've done that, you have a little base box and you want to grab number 40 and put it on 39. Once you've done that, put the 39 into the middle of the box and push back. Make sure you don't accidentally face it the wrong way or the flags would be different ways, and that's not how wind works, so it would look weird. Now you want to go ahead, grab your 41s and you want to push it in to the bottom on the side of the box, and you want to push it into number 40, which is on number 39. Then it's a simple of just putting it onto the boat. You want to go ahead and push it down and slide it towards the left. Now, this is basically the last step. It's very simple. You get your number 44 and you get piece number 43. The 43 has to be parallel to 44, and then you put 42 on top of 43 to make the cross pattern. Then you want to go ahead and rest the ship on, touch the platform inside the ship. Make sure you don't touch like the flag or anything to try to push down. Make sure you touch the flat part, and when you hear a click, you know it's in. And there you have it, the very nice sailboat. Thanks for watching.